Here we have a 2007 Vauxhall Astra SRI 3-door hatch in a sort of beige silvery colour. Looking at the offside front tyre, we're looking at about 5mm of tread in the centre of the tyre there. Looking at the offside front alloy, obviously you get the SRI alloys, a couple of scratches but no sign of any curbing or any scuffs. Looking down the offside of the vehicle, taking a good look down the bodywork, I can spot probably one minor little dink. It's very light, so it shouldn't really be an issue. Apart from that, no dents. And the offside front arch is the odd one occasional light scratch, so it will require a bit of a mop and polish. As you can see now, the mirror is broken. All this was inside the car. I've clipped the top back on, but as you can see, without this bottom piece, which looks like it's snapped to hold it in place, obviously that's loose as well. And as you can see, that can just slide off as easy as that. So probably going to need a new mirror, if not just the bottom piece there. So obviously needing a new mirror cap. Looking at the driver's door, just the odd one or two light scratches, but apart from that, a couple of touch-ins to the paintwork just from a few stone chips, etc. Door edge isn't bad at all. Underneath the door, now it's not very noticeable, but it is dented slightly underneath here. This is right at the bottom of the car. Still's fine. On the roof, no dents or any dinks at all. Looking at the back now, looking at the rear arch, again nothing really to report here, looks very clean, very tidy, no damage. And the rear tyre, we're looking at easily a good 5mm again. Looking at the rear alloy there, as you can see on the rear alloy, again lovely condition with no curbing or any scuff marks. Moving towards the rear end of the vehicle, it's actually a very nice colour, you don't really see Astras in this colour. As you can see on the back, you've got a bit of a scuff mark, looks like it's had a bit of paint before. Apart from that, there's no signs of any damage whatsoever to the rear end of the vehicle. Again, looks very tidy. A couple of light scratches on the loading bay, but apart from that, there's nothing else to report. Inside the boot, nice condition, you got your parcel shelf. Hate the trays in the Vauxhalls. And there you go, as you can see, you've got a spare wheel in the back. Moving around to the near side rear tyre. Again, you're looking at easily a good 5mm of tread there on the rear. Looking at the near side rear alloy, once again a lovely condition. Very minor scuff mark at the bottom there. Apart from that, the rest of the alloy is fine. Looking down the near side of the body, again you've got a very small dent towards this sort of rear quarter area. You can see the light just reflecting out of it there. Apart from that, just the odd one or two light scratches to the paintwork. Door edge is fine, a couple of light scratches around the door handle, a couple of little touch-ins here and there on the body, but apart from that, it's a very nice looking car for its age. Mirror is fine on that side, front arch is clean, and easily a good 5mm on the front tyre. Near side front alloy, a couple of scratches, a couple of minor scuffs. Again, I personally wouldn't really give it a refurb. You've got a very minor curb there, a little bit of a scuff mark and a scratch. Apart from that, it's not bad at all. Moving around to the front end of the vehicle. No signs of any serious damage at all to the front. Of course, you've got the odd one or two light stone chips, some light scratches there on the front bumper corner, and then just a couple of stone chips on the bonnet of the vehicle. Apart from that though, looking good. Taking a look at the interior of the car. Again, full cloth interior, driver's seat looks very nice. No signs of any damage at all there. Front passenger seat's also in a nice condition. Taking a look inside the back. Back seats are immaculate, there's no signs of any stains, rips, any damage whatsoever inside. So a very nice interior, again just needs a good full valet. Stepping inside the vehicle itself, slight bit of wearing around the steering wheel, dashboard, etc. Centre console's all very tidy. Two sets of keys in the car, and just getting the vehicle started. As you can see there was a bit of a rattle as the car starts up. I'll do that again. So if you just listen out, you can hear the car rattle when it starts. Not quite sure what it is. I think it might be the exhaust. It seems to maybe have a little bit of an exhaust rattle. There's no apparent noise as it's ticking over now. No noise with revs either, so it only does seem to be when you start it up. Just be wary of that. 68,645 on the clock with no serious symbols on the dash. As you can hear, radio works perfectly fine. You've got your CD there. No issues with the blowers, air conditioning comes out lovely and cold as well. manual box of course, and looking at the documents, 3 owners on the car. No MOT certificate, but we have checked with DirectGov here, expires 23rd of June 2016, so plenty of MOT left on the car. And service history wise, as you can see, we've got some Vauxhall stamps here. We've got 12, 28 or 25, 41 front and rear brake pads there at 41,000, and 48,000 at Vauxhall was your last service history. We're currently on 68, so it is missing a bit of service history. There you go guys, this is 2007 Vauxhall Astra SRI in a sort of beige colour, and not a bad looking car at all for its age.